data. And now we're really, the world's really wide open now with Starlink. So
And that is just an amazing transformation, because if people don't know, the captain is also the pilot, right? Because a lot of times the captain, they're doing everything for the ship. So there's not a harbor pilot coming on board. The captain is taking it out of the load port, going across the lake, going down the lock, no pilots there, and then going to the discharge port and spinning the ship around and doing it all over again, or maybe something else. So for what people
sleep at some point. So
they do have to sleep at some point, yeah. Which brings into I want to hold off on the connectivity for a second, but I just going back to kind of just this transformation. I worked with a lot of, when I was started sailing, I did 4 years, had a lot of old timers. Now people probably look at me as an old timer. Did you get a lot of pushback from people on the boats? And by the way, we're calling them ships, boats, not ships, because that is the proper vernacular on the Great Lakes. So
we're talking 1,000-foot ships, but
right, they're boats, right? But did you get a lot of pushback and feedback from the crew? Because I just could see, I could see it going on in it, that situation. What is all this stuff? And how is the reception there, and how has that evolved as well as you've gotten a little bit more with digitization and things like that?
Yeah, I think initially it was sort of like, we have the best, as you said, we have the best ship handlers in the world, right? And they're amazing what they do, and a lot of them like to be like, especially the folks that were around early on, back in when this transformation started. A lot of them were like, I just like driving boats. I'm on the lakes because what we get to do here from a ship handling perspective is so unique, and that's my passion, is ship handling, right? The rest of this stuff, like, let my first mate run or do with it or whatever. But as we've evolved, it's become a lot more, as you said, there's a lot more technology on the boat. The one thing we always did, especially with automation, right? No one ever loses their job with automation. So the minute we put automation on, we reduced an engine room from chief and three QMEDs and a wiper down to a chief and two and a QMED. All the people kept their jobs. We eliminated the role, but the person, if you physically worked for us, you had a job until you retired. And I think, one, that's important to do, right? It's important as you implement technology or anything here that, these people are the ones that really drive the company. They're the ones that operate, and you got to protect what they've done and what they do for you. And that's something we're always have believed in and done. And that helps with the technology, because there's not this fear of being replaced, right? And then the rest of it is, it took some time.